End of day market overview, back on the action, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot to talk about. Some serious, significant changes were made, so let's go right ahead and dive in. First, we're going to start with the cryptocurrency market. Talked about the Cardano situation today in the main video, cryptocurrency section. Go ahead, check that out. Very interesting stuff. We just pulled the trigger. We got a short-term trading opportunity catching 61.66. That's the next important resistance level. Again, short-term situation coming from the daily chart. The big picture, the long-term perspective is also very encouraging. Price action is kind of solidifying the breakout on from 50.60, and looks like skies are the limit for the Cardano long-term perspective. We talk on 125 and even all-time high around 3, right? Again, long-term situation. We will chase that position here once price action breaks above 55. Hopefully sooner than later. We'll put more pressure on this position. Yeah, we got a second position on the Filecoin. After a massive drop, it found support from 5.31. That looks very encouraging. As it was turning around, as it was pulling back from that 5.31 support level, we pulled the trigger, as you can see. Fired off the first trade. The minute it passes through 6.03, we'll double up our position size. We got a long way to go towards 9.42, right? 9.42, that's also, I mean, it's about 40% of potential return right off the bat, right? So very interesting situation here indeed, Filecoin. Third position that we have is the Litecoin, of course, as it was landing hard here back, about a week ago and starting to stabilize, right? Starting to bottom out, kind of. We pulled the trigger twice, right? The first time, then we noticed some positive momentum was starting to kick in. We pulled the trigger the second time. Now, price action is facing adversity coming from 67.90. Check that out. It's already having some kind of reaction. I hope it's going to be able to break through as soon as possible. It has to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. Otherwise, we're going to have to pull out. But basically, now is the testing ground. If price action can crack that level, which I believe it will, that's where we're going to be throwing in more trades, increasing our position size. At the end of the day, we're looking to get to 74. That's a big target for us. Later down the road, we'll start to incorporate an even more of ambitious target coming from the big picture, and that's 95.25, right? But let's keep our eyes on the ball. For now, 74, that's where we're aiming. We're already having a nice profit on this position. Our stop loss level was also adjusted from 58 to 60, bear in mind. All right, guys, so these are the three positions we have. Cryptocurrency market. I want to quickly move to the forex market here. Also, a few big changes to our portfolio. Let's break it down quickly. We got out from the dollar Canadian position that we had, successful one. We reached the secondary target of 34.02, but since price action began to turn around, we felt uncomfortable. We decided to get out. Same with the euro dollar. In fact, here we did more than just terminate our short position, which also we've done pretty well here. I mean, we wanted to get to 106.39, but we also took profit at 109.11, which was our secondary target. So we took a lot of profit here, but then we noticed price action was struggling to actually break down, right? We noticed it was starting to turn around. So we actually decided to flip over. So we closed out that short position. We had one trade still, in that position. We took 2 trades out, but we still had one trade in. It was around break-even point. We closed it out, and we flipped over, and we got into a long position, but we started small with 50, right? With 5, that's a $5,000 position, basically. We think price action is on its way to break out. Take a look at the big picture here. Break out and go all the way up to 114.70. All right, that's where we think price action is heading. Now it has some important obstacles to overcome, such as 110.79 and 111.55. So once it passes through those obstacles, then we can increase our position size safely. All right. Other than that, if price action starts to drop and starts to drill through 109.11 again, we're out of there. Simple as. All right, fresh position. We just initiated Aussie Japanese yen. All about this position in the members area. Go ahead, check it out. Main video today in the forex section. But just a quick couple of words about this one. We feel very confident since price action broke below 96.23 last month. Take a look at the close, 95.99. We're confident that it's on its way down. Everything we've seen so far this month was nothing more than a technical correction, which is why we're jumping in on this. Starting with the stop loss level 98.15, and we're aiming at 93.13, so that's a big move ahead of us. Once price action settle below 96.23, we'll increase the position size. All right. And last but not least, our third position in the forex market, gold, that we initiated a couple of days ago. And we called it out as it was turning around at right here at the tipping point. We actually got that tipping point to the very last pip, right? We placed that, blue dotted line, which happens to be Fibonacci 61.8 correction to the previous drop. And that's how we figured out that this climb all the way to that blue dotted line was a technical correction, which means the price action is effectively on the back foot. We waited a few days just to make sure price action was really turning around, and that's when we pulled the trigger the first time. Waited a couple of days, price action started to drop again, gave us the green light to proceed. We pulled the trigger the second time, and here we are, right? We also adjusted our stop loss level from 21.05, that was the initial placement, to 20.90. That's the adjustment for our stop loss level.